And he's, I told him like we have a sizable Korean population and we got some really good, authentic Korean restaurants. So we went out for Korean barbecue and it was really good.
Yeah.
They were not busy. It was Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah.
I think they brought us twice as much meat as they normally do because they had already like prepared it. And we were the last people in the restaurant at 7. Like we showed up about 7. I think there was 1 or 2 other tables.
Yeah.
And then when we left, like we were the last customer. So I think we got extras because
it was quieter than they expected.
They just didn't. I was like, I guess more Koreans watch the Super Bowl than I would have guessed. I guess they're.
Well, yeah, who knows? Yeah.
I didn't know if it was. Yeah, I didn't know if they would be busy or not, frankly. And so nice, good food, good people. Skip was loved on our kitties. He's a cat dad, and so just fun times. But we missed Jeff. And I was talking to the organizers, and they were saying how Brick World was down a little bit last year.
Yeah.
Some of the conventions are down a little bit, both in terms of attendance and exhibitors. And when they were discussing the economy, and I said, well, the Canadians are boycotting because we put tariffs on them without cause. And they were like, oh, really? And I said, yes, really. It's like,
I mean, Simon was there, and I know I a couple of people. I've seen a couple of YouTubers that were fan media.
Simon
people.
Was there because work had him in the South already.
Well, and work for him is Lego. He works for Graham.
Oh,
yeah.
He works for Graham.
Yeah. So they were doing stuff anyhow.
Okay, but he had a reason. I think he had a reason to already. I don't think he exhibited anything. I think he just.
Simon likes going to shows. I mean, I love him for it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Simon goes to every show he can now because he doesn't have a job that requires him to work.
He works for Graham, so he gets to do these shows and gets paid for it.
Cool.
Yeah, but he probably didn't bring anything with him.
Yeah.
But I don't think there were very many Canadians this time. No. So
no, we get insolent. We get a little perturbed, and then we take our ball and we go home. So
well, I told them, I was like, I don't blame my friends at all.
And then we don't even like open the Gordie Howe Bridge. Oh wait, that's not us.
Let's not go into politics today. Just for
hey,
I'm all for it, but let's not because
Yeah,
I put Gordie Howe in there because, of course, Matt's got the jersey. So
yeah. I was wearing the jersey. It's one of those things that the people of a certain age who've seen the movie, they get the joke, and other people are like, you have to explain it to them. But
yeah,
a lot of fun.
Not like Back to the Future, which every generation has seen. It's Ferris, which only the generations next to ours have seen.
You almost need a little laptop down below or a screen down below showing parts.
Yeah, we're running Ferris.
Ferris Bueller Day Off logo, and then you could just edit in like a picture of him standing in front of it.
The museum.
I should do a screenshot and just print it out and put it at the bottom of the mosaic.
Yeah,
I really should. That's good. That's not a bad idea.
I mean, you're no Cameron, but
No, but I have lost weight, so it no longer bulges out on the side when I wear
the fact that I remember Cameron's name scares me. But anyways,
it's one of the greatest movies ever. So
one of the greatest movies ever.
As usual, I did the parts draft. So here's my here's some of the parts I scored.
Oh yeah,
some good plant pieces. I organized the draft of the Viking Village set because in the States, at least, Amazon during Prime Days had a decent markdown. So I bought 2 copies thinking that'll be fun. Well, when I went to pull out my 2 copies, I discovered I had 3 copies. But I already priced it, for 2. So I didn't actually draft any parts. I just ran the draft because I'm like, I own another whole set at home. And honestly, I don't build a lot of castles like Jeff does. So some of the parts were not all that interesting to me personally in terms of what I build. So I was like, I'll just not draft. And so it was a lot of work because when you build a set like that, when you only have 2 copies, there's some pieces that you only have 2 or 3 of that piece in that color. And so dividing it up into cups was stressful. I had a bunch of newbies who didn't sort of understand how this worked. And I kind of had to boss people, which I'm not used to doing. I'm used to going to Chicago and Atlanta, and 80% of the people in the parts drafts already know how to sort and put it all together. So it was kind of stressful, and I didn't even draft, but they loved the parts. I mean, the people who were in the parts draft were like, this is really good.
Mhm.
Somebody said it was the best parts draft they'd ever participated in terms of like selection. So, you know, that was good. But parts draft was good. I picked up, I met a guy who's a citizen brick.
Sorry, no one's put anything in chat yet. So if someone's in chat, just say hi or something, just so I know it's working, because we got about 5 or 6 people watching. Anyway, Citizen Brick, yeah.
A citizen brick groupie, self-described citizen brick groupie. And partly he came from California to Atlanta just because Citizen Brick was going to be there.
Okay.
And there were a group of them. Apparently there is a Citizen Brick Discord where they just talk about Citizen Brick figures. And if anyone's not sure what I'm talking about, here's an example of Citizen Brick does IP parody type stuff. So this one's called Bowling Buddies, and it's about the Lebowskis. And so we have, you know, Mr. Lebowski, and then we have the Jesus, and then we have Market Zero, and then we have I'm Going to Cut Off Your Johnson guy, and then we have Maud, the artist, the feminist artist, who all play significant roles in the movie. So that's what Citizen Brick does. And so I actually sold to this guy from California. I had 2 copies of. Oh, right, it's alive. The chat works.
It's weird though, because it says the word paired beside his name, and I don't know what that means.
So I met this gentleman, and I had sold off that, and so I actually made money at this show as opposed to spent money. I bought a couple of things. I bought Dana's sorting trays, and I bought a Citizen Brick, the movie The Thing, John Carpenter's
The Thing. Yes, okay.
I bought a 2-character that was called The Object, because he always has to, like, you know, slightly tweak him so he doesn't get sued.
Paul's here too. Hello, Paul. Sorry.
All right, so that's my report, and then this came today.
As you're talking, sorry, curious, Dave, did you end up streaming on your page too? Yes, you did. Okay, Jeff, I think, is watching on Cowdice's stream right now. Okay. That's why it says paired on my screen. Okay, that makes sense, because we're actually streaming on both Sparky Space, well, on Dave's channel and my channel. So, anyways, and we got 2 extra viewers because of it. No, anyways, what's in the box, Matt?
I don't know exactly, so we're about to find out.
How do you not know exactly?
It's Schrodinger's cat.
Because I placed 2 bricks and pieces order, and I bought a set with each bricks and pieces order to qualify for the gift of purchase. So
yeah, none of us did that either.
No, we never.
No, to get the gift of purchase. But anyway.
So let's see what we got. We got. This was with my second parts order.
You didn't know what you were getting because you told us today that. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Oh, sorry. No, you didn't.
Backstage information. So the fry truck, which I wasn't going to get this, but on New Year's Day, I had a little come over to Matt's house and build, and Mark Stanley came over and he built a fry truck, and I thought it was really cute. And since I do buildings, I'm always looking for like a few vehicles. I don't really, unlike Jeff, I don't really like cars. And I was like, but I always like a few of the store buildings, and so I got the freebie. So I got 1 set and 1 freebie. So probably in the next week I'll get a second one. And the tractor is the other set that I ordered. So.
Yeah.
Look at the very cute penguins. Very cute.
I had a bricks and pieces order, and I ordered the 2 Speed Champion sets to get the penguins. But then I had another bricks and pieces order that I placed, and it was under the threshold for shop at home shipping. So I ended up getting a little $12 car that they have, which is a cute one. It's kind of cool.
It looks like it could almost be Knight Rider, but the back end's red.
Well, there is apparently rumors of a Knight Rider set coming out later this year. So yeah. As for myself, if I may.
Yes, I've talked a lot. So
it is your show.
Yeah. Actually, we'll talk about this in a moment. As for me, I built K2SO from Star Wars. He's kind of staying right there, which was fun. But I opened up the box.
Yes,
and I got a little surprise.
That was a mouse. Hi.
No, that was my sticker sheet.
Oh,
You'll see there's a sticker missing here. It's over here.
Oh,
And there's another, like, it was bent in 3 places. Luckily, all the stickers stuck. The only sticker that I had issues with that was a little rough was like one of his shoulder, the Imperial emblem on one of his shoulders, which is to me the most important sticker because it's the Imperial emblem. So I didn't complain. I ended up putting them on, and it's okay. I didn't. I was going to put the stickers on anyhow. I think because it makes K2SO the droid that he should be. Um, but at the same time, I debated for a few moments. Oh, am I going to put the stickers on or not? And then I opened the box and I'm like, I guess I am. So yeah, that was kind of upsetting. K2SO for the record. If you don't know who he is, sorry for the blurry picture. I just took it quickly while I was.
Voiced by Alan Tudyk.
Yes, yes, and he's tall. I did go to my local grocery store and found that they had a deal. I don't know if this is still going on until February 11th, so this ended today. They're open till 10 o'clock usually, so you could run it now. If you spend $80 on Lego, you got the free gift of purchase, which I've never seen at my grocery store, but they were offering the Year of the Horse set, which was also a Lego gift of purchase they offered. So I thought that was kind of interesting. They didn't have any good Lego on sale, though, I have to say. I mentioned last week that I got my order of gold and teal space guys, and I was missing the torsos, so I placed an order to get the torsos, a new order, which is being shipped at some point.
you forgot that you already ordered?
No.
Oh.
On Monday, I got a small envelope in the mail from Lego, from Denmark, with the 10 torsos that I ordered that weren't in the order. So I don't know what happened. I guess my guess is that they were still in the system when I ordered them, and by the time I paid for shipping, they were out of the system. So I'm guessing that they held back, like they waited till the next batch came in and grabbed 10 for me and shipped them out separately. But I ordered an additional 10 of them, so Dave's going to get a few of them for sure.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
They
said the legendary Jeff
the
Van,
legendary,
who
they
made a
wanted the
pilgrim
only-
to Billund, did not get his torsos. So we're going to send him express mail torsos so that he doesn't say anything negative about us.
They weren't really express. I think they shipped them like 2 days or the next day after. Okay.
That's an influencer.
You're supposed to play along.
Yeah.
I-
In that
I
case,
You're
like
it's
not playing
that.
along.
In
You're an
that case,
influencer.
I'm not. You said it wrong. I'm the legendary.
Legend.
I think I
Now
said
wait
that
for
wrong.
it if you're allergic to.
I was in a boarding meeting this week, so I built the little 4+ set, which I have to say, yes, it's 4+ set. Yes, it was put this piece on this page, flip the page, put this piece on this page, make sure the piece that you got is the one that's in your hand. You know, it's very juniorized. But as a vehicle, this is actually a pretty good looking, like, telehandler type vehicle. I'm like, it doesn't look 4+ necessarily when you look at it. So I'm like, no, it's not too bad. It was a really boring meeting, and that took me 10 minutes to build. So and I also I did get a couple of orders in as well as my gold figs. I got like multiple orders in this week, which was not planned. I got the parts in to build my minifig collectible minifig stand, which I did do. And boys and girls, when you live in the snowy world parts of the world, make sure that your exhaust pipe for your furnace doesn't freeze up because ice drips out of the pipe. This is the first time I've actually seen ice form underneath my pipe, and it was nowhere near the pipe, so I was good, but I got rid of that anyhow. But I took a picture because it happened to my girlfriend's house a while back. But anyway, what else did I do? Oh, I also had an idea for a new mock, finally, which for most people isn't necessarily that new, I guess, because it's not like I'm going down a new channel of things. Hold on, I'm just pulling something up here. But I did something. I won't say I did something bad, but I did something I don't know that I wanted to do. Wait, does that make sense? I did something I didn't know I wanted to do.
This is confessional hour with Jeff Van Winden.
I use AI with work for coding, and I was like, you know what? Let me give it a shot. So I am thinking of building a castle that's separate from my other castle, a smaller castle for the winter Arctic nights, guys.
More castles.
More castles. So I said, hey Gemini, what's happening? How you doing? And I started a conversation. I'm just trying to get to the top. It was apparently a long conversation. I'm throwing it up here, and I mean, we won't, I'm not going to go over it, but I started with, I'm building a Lego castle. I want to build a Lego castle. And it jumped into, great, you should use grays and stuff. And it started saying light and dark bluish gray with dark tan. So it's talking to me in Lego colors. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of freaky. Right. So I continued on saying, it gave me some fantasy, micro scale, gave me some ideas, basic architecture. And I'm like, the castle will be set in a northern land where it's snowy for most of the year. Imagine the castle would have a water in front and the docks for a larger ship. The castle will be on a hill with pine trees behind it. And 10 seconds later, I get a picture.
Just think of the time it saved you. Now you don't have to build this now.
You don't have to build it now. Just bring that to a show, the picture.
But I'm like, that's not horrible.
Does it give you a parts list?
No, well, it's not giving me the instructions or anything, but I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, and then I posted the link for the figure, the Snow Guardian figure, and it replied back, and I guess it's reading it from Brickset. It replied back, this is Snow Guardian from Collectible Minifigure Series 22. He's the perfect choice, right? And all this stuff. It's like, okay. And then it's like, white, medium azure, and dark blue are his main colors. So we can add hints of that into the castle. And it continued talking and talking. And then I said, I posted a picture.
I'm gonna be very disappointed if this doesn't take a turn.
It took a turn.
It becomes like a serial killer or something later. No.
But it took I posted a picture of the ships that I had built. Right?
Nice.
Because I'm like, here's the boats that I built. Because I'm like, why not? I'll give it more information.
Okay.
And it's like, these are the ships, one with sail up, one with sail down. And of course, it's buttering me up. Those ships look fantastic. Right?
It's kissing up to you.
But
that's what I want in an AI. I want an AI to kiss up to me.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's just talking about the dock design and stuff. And then it started talking. I say she because my Google Assistant is a female voice. She started saying the ships will need. She started talking about a sea gate would have to be tall enough for the boats to come in. I'm like, oh no, we don't need a sea gate, right? And then it's like, that makes sense. Blah 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 blah. And then I'm like, can you generate a new image? And I get this.
And put your boats in
and
there.
I'm like, those are my boats. So it took the picture of my boats from the picture I supplied. It was in my Google Photos, so it had access to it anyhow. And it built a different castle. And I'm like, okay, not too bad. And in my head, I'm like, too tall. The mountain's too tall. I don't necessarily like all the white, the crenellations of being all white, but I don't mind the towers being white. Right. So I just, continued kind of working through it. I'm like, can you take, are you able to take images from both pictures and join them together? Like, and Gemini replied back saying, here's your picture. The Gemini, like, I asked multiple questions and Gemini kept on giving me the picture back, the same picture it already generated. Mm-hmm. So I said, you did not answer my question. Picture.
It's stuck in a loop.
And then I'm like, are you there? And she's like, I'm here. Apologize for the confusion. I got a bit ahead of myself, blah, 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 blah. Right. So, and then I'm like, I like the layout of the first castle, but I would like to have some of the towers to be white. The roof should be dark blue. I like the dock from the first castle, but it should be, and I wrote some more stuff. Right. And it came back with a picture that joined basically both castles together. And now I have.
When it shows up.
A front gate. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Well, we'll just go back to that.
You're using all your internets to do the show.
Anyways, now it's like the first picture castle is in front. It's like a front gate because I mentioned, that it should be about 20 bricks from the water to the front gate, and what I meant was the castle gate, not the. So it built me a secondary wall, and I'm like, okay, whatever, and then I'm like, nope, that was not what I meant, and then it generated a picture again for me from a different angle. And I'm like, it's the same picture. You just kind of change the angle, which is kind of interesting that it's able to do that, but okay. And then I'm like, let's try that again. And then it generated a whole totally different image. Again, it's not returning it. Well, you can see it here. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Anyway, so I went on and went on. And I was like, give me all the details that we have so far. It gave me a whole summary. And I'm like, let's revise a bit. And I changed some of the words that they had used. And then I'm like, can you generate a new image based on this? And it returned. It's just not pulling it up. It returned basically a totally different castle with boats that are built differently. In a different castle. And I'm like, can the towers be round? And then it said the same picture. And I'm like, make the towers round, same picture. And then it's like, I got a warning saying, you've reached your maximum nano bananas, which is the image generator allotment for this period. The next time you can generate images is, tomorrow at 11 o'clock at night.
I just looked up. You have to pay for Gemini, or do you have a free version?
I have Google, I have YouTube. I pay for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Like I have a family plan for YouTube, so I'm guessing I get it for free. But it was basically upgrade now, right? You can see the little upgrade to Google AI Plus in the top corner here, right? So I'm like, okay, fine. But anyways, long story short, I was
like a long story.
Yeah, that was a long story.
When does the AI try to kill you? Because we haven't gotten to that part yet.
Well, it wasn't trying to kill me, but it was definitely trying to kill my idea. And at one point, like the images behind here, the trees are really up here, and then there's it started to use photos in the background. Like this one is just a picture of a forest instead of it all being Lego, so it's starting to diverge from Lego. But anyways, I thought it was interesting. I'm probably going to play with it a little more.
I loved it.
I mean, it's kind of an interesting way of approaching it. I mean, I don't like using AI necessarily to be creative, but it's like as an idea generator, like one of the things that picked up was like, oh, the Snow Guardians, they come with that dog, so you should have a kennel and snow and dog sleds and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, right? I mean, I probably would have got there eventually, but good point, right? We have a lot of those dogs, so might as well use them. So yeah, a possible mock for the future. We'll see what happens, but yeah. Okay. On that note, now that we've put everybody else to sleep.
Oh, I love this.
Well, I don't know. We got 9 people watching.
Good. 1
from Dave's channel and 8 from mine. So yay, I'm winning.
0 from the custom hat collectors. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better.
Everybody help out you enjoy
it. You didn't even share, Matt, so it doesn't work. That's why you had 0. No, I'm sure. I don't expect you to. I'm being sarcastic, of course. All right, let's get into the news. David couldn't join us, by the way. He's doing some romantic. Wait, no, I won't say it that way. He had a date planned with his wife tonight. They're going to a comedian, I think it was, or something like that. So
it is the week of the month.
Well, it is. I was going to say they're having a romantic evening, and then I'm like, that didn't come out right. But Valentine's Day is this weekend, so
it is.
So,
hopefully, it's romantic.
Yeah. Well, they're going to go.
Valentine's Day is like. And people's birthdays, which we don't want to talk about.
Yeah, well, yeah, Mark Erickson, who doesn't watch this channel, but I know his birthday is Valentine's Day.
That's right.
So no one else. All right.
Nobody.
No one. No one has Valentine's Day is the worst birthday to have anyhow. So Lego Ideas February 8th update. They've changed the brick set, or the brick fan has changed the ideas updates to be a weekly one, which I'm totally cool with. It doesn't give us as much detail about the projects, but that's okay. So there was a few projects to hit 10K this week. Sorry, Jeff just posted here. Gemini seems interesting to play with. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I'm not here, whoever it is.
No, I don't know if that's he commented on. Oh no, it's just Jeff has also commented on a YouTube video, or no, on a Facebook thing. Anyways, Mr. Bean, the most famous mini. I am 99% sure we have seen this before, although the mini does not look as mini as I remember. So maybe this is a different one. This is by TO10_05. We've had a few Mr. Beans sitting on a mini in the past. So like I said, I'm not sure if this is the original one or not. There was an Interstellar mock submitted by Mini Bricks 41587. Again, this is another one I think we've seen before. Did you guys like Interstellar?
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the same. It was okay, but it didn't strike me as, I must love this movie forever. It's got Matt Damon in it, so that's
Too much corn. Too much corn.
Too much corn?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. We won't give it away.
Fuel your dreams.
There's Mount Olympus and the Underworld, Greek mythology microscale diorama, which is a lot to say by Tobnak.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I just think it was weird how the movie was all science, 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 and it's like, and love. I was like, where did the love thing come from? But anyway.
The imagination of the director or the writer. We also have a Little Shop of Horrors, Mushnick's Flower Shop by Poison Bricks. It's kind of fun. Motorized Beating Heart by Anatomical Bricks. Sorry, I had to remember how to pronounce anatomical. It's been a week. It doesn't show it's moving, but obviously I'm guessing it is pumping. Like you can spin a lever and it pumps. Polar Express by EMRE04.
That's a fantastic movie.
My apologies. We've actually had a bunch of Polar Express content being submitted to Lego Ideas over the years. So this one looks like a newer one because the pictures and all that great. Like usually it's got, kind of like the movie poster picture where the train's curved and there's stuff around it. Also, Camelot and the Quest for the Holy Grail.
Camelot.
Yeah, but that's not how you spell Camelot. That is not how you spell Camelot, though, right?
No, but I can't remember if they had subtitles in the movie with a K or a C. I honestly can't remember.
Okay. This is by Lincoln Six Bricks. So, kind of a diorama of portions of the movie. I'm assuming there's a white bunny in there somewhere.
Look at the teeth. Look at the teeth.
And Sign of ILY by Bricks.Julie Coyer. Which is the I love you, and it kind of shows you how this came into existence. I always thought it was like giving them horns, but it's actually I love you. All those people, the mosh pits all those years that were doing that with their hands, they were just telling us they loved them all the time.
Oh,
isn't that what they would do, like heavy metal guy? Anyway, I don't know. Another Interstellar by Mini Bricks, totally different piece of Interstellar though, because this is more of the space station, and some microfigs and minifigs. So, a few more to add to the list. We will be revisiting ideas shortly, anyway, or soon. And all right, Bricklink Designer Program is kind of staying in the crowd design sets. Bricklink Designer Program has opened their Series 10 crowd support thing. So anybody who submitted a Bricklink Designer Program set to be voted on, it's now live. You can vote for your favorite submission. There's 599 designs to choose from, and you'll use the emojis to cast your vote. The crowd support phase will run until February 20th, so another 9 days. And the review will go until March 19th, where the five finalists will be announced. So just out of curiosity, I'm just going to pop it open. So you just kind of go into the Bricklink Designer Program. You log in as your user, I believe. I don't know if you have to. And then there's Cat Dad, Gayful. I don't know why Matt's showing his badge, Sunny. Canadian Brick.
I wanted to point out that I wore Canadian Brick Builders the
Thank
whole
you, Matt.
week, and I was promoting.
Thank you for representing.
thanks, sir.
I appreciate it. Anyways, so yeah, 599 designs. I had heard that there was a big surprise, a significant amount of castle ones. There's 28 castle ones, including the faction shields. I'm there for those. And out of curiosity, because we all really just love space, there's 17 space ones.
Wow. There's the Thunderbirds. That's the one right at the top, right?
Odyssey Prime Space Cruiser. This one.
Oh, I thought somebody's Thunderbirds in this one.
Where's the Jetsons one? I don't see a Jetsons one.
Ride the Space Bus. Let's see. I just looking through, because this is a smaller list. I'm looking through these ones. Deep Sea. It looks like a classic space type one. Deep Space Explorer.
Oh yeah, the
What?
Space Cafe.
Oh yeah, that's
I would definitely buy that. That looks fun.
that's pretty cool. Agreed. I mean, technically, we have a gift for purchase that was a Space Cafe, a Space Diner. So yeah, if you are interested in Lego ideas and like to do the voting portion, 3 different icons, not for me, like it or love it. So 3 emojis, I should say. So yeah, February 20th at noon Pacific, so 3 Eastern. Yeah. Okay, next up. Excuse me. From the Brick Fan. So this Friday, the 13th, Lego Botanical Blooming Heart Make and Take is going to be available at the Lego stores from 5 to 7 p.m., 4 to 6 at the Downtown Disney Anaheim store, and they will have limited quantities. So if you're at a Lego store this Friday between 5 p.m. and 7, Dave, if the Lego store is busy this Friday between 5 and 7, you know why? Because Cow Dice will probably be at 1 for our Lego dinner.
Oh, that's this Friday.
Yeah, that's this Friday. Yes.
It's vaguely Valentine's-ish.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about the whole, this tree, this bush.
I just want to say I got this in a parts draft.
Oh, that bush?
There's a lot of bush at this convention.
I was going to make a comment about I don't remember a lot of bush being related to Valentine's Day, but then I also realized that could be I don't know.
You were going to set it up on a tee like that for people?
I was going to set it up, and I delivered it kind of too at the same time.
And just remember, it's a family show.
Something I've been missing.
Is Josh still listening, or can we,
No, he left the room.
Josh gone downstairs.
Okay.
He got bored. We bored him.
I'm sure he has no idea what that word could also mean.
Oh, he probably does. The kids know a lot these days. Amazon's our brick set, the Amazon discount tracker that a lot of people use. I know I use it. Is currently not working. Hugh, who is the owner of Brickset, will probably look at it eventually, but he's unavailable to look at it for the next little while. So if you use Brickset for your Amazon tracking or for price tracking, it is currently down, and hopefully will come back soon. I'm guessing that they've changed the code on the Amazon side, and Hugh's got to recode it or whatever, figure out what's going on. But I don't know. Do you guys use the Amazon? Do you favorite sets on Brickset? No,
I do not.
I don't. Typically, if I'm going to buy a new set, I will look for a chance to buy it at the Lego store and get a GWP over, unless Amazon is discounting something like 30%. I'm probably going to get it from Lego for I can get the GWP and cash in that way.
I mean the way this works, I've probably talked about it before. I don't know if we have or not, but if you use Brickset and you flag your sets as wanted, right? Which reminds me, I should probably update this list as I'm here. When you flag what sets are wanted, if you're logged into your Amazon account, it will show you if any of those sets are on discount on the front page of, like, in the front top corner of your homepage. So I find that very very handy. As he's talking and updating his list, sorry, like, oh, I'm here, I might as well. Apparently I got a few of those sets. So yeah, if you're on the homepage of Brickset, it usually sits right in this area, right above the site updates. But again, because it's down right now, it's not pulling in. But I find it very handy because every time I'm on Brickset, I just look up in the corner and say, oh, that set's on sale. And it shows you there's no threshold for the pricing. So, I mean, we use Camel, or some of us use Camel to track our Amazon sets. And we have alerts when it hits a certain threshold, like 20% off or whatever. But this one will, if it's 5% off, it will show it for you at least. So, if you really do want the set and don't want to wait anymore, at least you can get it a little cheaper. But yeah.
That sounds dangerous. It's showing you stuff that you're on the fence about and how it's on sale.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Paul shared this earlier today, and I did see some news about this as well. The Legoland Florida location of Legoland has opened their new spaceport, or their new space ride. So it has a space-based themed classic space / more modern city space builds and stuff around it. including the what ship is that, Dave? What's
I
that?
can't see. Oh, that's the little one. I got the set number, but yeah.
The little one. Thanks.
Little blue thrusters in the back.
Helpful.
88 something.
There's an LL 918 now in Legoland.
Woo!
With a
My
little
favorite.
black robot who did not come with that set.
Did not.
And also the little alien and one of the robots from the current Lego City Space theme. And that trans yellow is not quite right, boys. Just saying.
Hopefully.
Oh, another couple of robots. So they're kind of linking the old space stuff with the new space stuff. We got a planet with a classic space logo in it and some little sets on display, including Mtron and Futron, my favorite set when I was a kid. Well, one of my favorite sets. So they got a little bit of history of space stuff. They've got this was the second Mars mission, I think, wasn't it? Or was this Alien Fighters? I can't remember now. I don't remember what that theme was called. Was that Mars mission?
That's Mars missions.
The second one, obviously. No,
the white
space
trans orange.
Yeah, Space Police 3, I believe that was.
I never got a
Mtron.
Mars Space Police. Oh, the product line.
Oh, Dave's not here. It's the Mtron helicopter. Dave's not here.
Dave's not here, man.
The 200, the set with the 200 piece on it. Like I said, I had this one as a kid. And
oh, Dave and I talked about that one. That's the ugliest one in Futron.
I loved it as a kid because at least
maybe it was you that.
Anyway,
I'm kidding.
And
there's no bad Lego.
There's Beyond the Brick. This is has hosted these pictures or has taken these pictures. There's a picture for the brick separator on the wall. Kind of interesting. Interested in time travel? Oh, so yeah, it's like a time travel type thing, I think. Oh, look, here's the ride. A lot less classic spacey than I would like, but kind of interesting. Little roller coaster. And when we were in Billings, they definitely were building this ride as well, and I don't remember if it was in Germany. I don't recall seeing it at Legoland Germany. The Hall of Fame Explorers. Oh, orange and pink. Where's black and where's black?
Black is not represented.
Oh,
considering white and red were the first, and black was the last, literally the last.
Yeah, well, 70, and they're actually showing the correct years: 1978. Thank you. And then 2019, 2020, 2020, and 2022. That looks like dark red, and dark red does not exist.
I could just be regular red, but that'd be 1928.
But yeah, it says 2022 above it, so that's kind of interesting. Unless it's supposed to be brown and it's just a bad picture. Maybe that's brown. And then we're back at the beginning. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. They've got the ride is opening. All right, Lego House. I didn't get a chance to scroll down on these, so I apologize for that. Lego House is they're teasing their 2026 exclusive sets. Last year was Fabuland. A few years ago was the Pirate and stuff like that. So how do they tease it? By giving you a pile of bricks to look at. Here's all the parts in this set. They also had.
I can't wait.
I know. They also had.
That's so much fun.
It's got white in it, and red, and blue,
and other colors,
and yellow, and black. So yeah, they teased that. They also did a tease, a video here showing the Lego store employees, Lego House employees reactions, and I'll show a couple seconds of it. But it's like open your eyes and you see. Well, we see blurry. They see whatever they're looking at. So yeah, that's not that fun. But the set will be announced.
I see the dollar signs in their eyes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Have those expressions.
So it says the reveal is imminent. I thought I had seen a date already posted somewhere. I think it's like mid-February, like February 20th or late February. So probably in the next week or two, we'll be talking about this set, and it'll be less blurry.
And he won't be smiling anymore.
No. Lego right now is running some gift of purchases for Valentine's Day. This is good till the 14th, which makes sense. So first up, you can get the field flower polybag at your local grocery store or dollar store for $6 or $7 or less. But with a general purchase of $40 at Shop at Home, you can also get it thrown into your order. Again, while supplies last until February 14th. There's also some bundle deals where you can buy one set and get 20% off the second. The sets have to go with each particular bundle, and you can't mix and match them. So you basically, if you buy the Love set, you can get a bouquet of roses for $20 off, or for $12 off. Sorry. If you buy the How to Train Your Dragon Toothless, you can get the tiny plants for $10 off.
Yeah.
If you buy a 101 Dalmatian pup, you can get the flower bouquet for $12 off. If you buy the bouquet of pink roses, you can get the tuxedo cat for $20 off.
Yeah, I was gonna say $10 off is literally like, hey, it's free shipping, or I mean, it's like, it's not that much. You get 5% off just for using your VIP points, right? I mean,
you still technically get that as well. If you buy Angel and Stitch, you save $13, and that's it. So, and this is all in American, for the record. I'm not sure what the Canadian deals are, but we do still have those deals in Canada as well. So if any of those combos,
you have to remember that 0 is 32 in America. So.
Well, yeah, until you hit -40, and then it's just.
It's just cold, very cold, very cold.
Yeah. All right, Lego creator. So there is a new gift for purchase that is coming out shortly. Again, times to be determined. But the duck family, which I find absolutely adorable, and I may consider buying one, or buying something to get it. Lego has revealed a new gift for purchase set coming soon. The duck family, 262 parts. Will feature a mother duck and 3 ducklings. There's no word yet on when it'll be available or price requirements to get it, but I do find it quite cute. So, sorry for the yawning. It's been a week, and I'll just keep on saying that because it has. Okay, so Matt was talking about the water lilies. His friend Alana Bricko that won, or Lena Brickon, that won an award for the water lilies, and during Atlanta Brickon, no, actually on Monday, Lego announced Claude Monet's art set for Bridge Over a Pond of Lilies. Did the mock-up one have a bridge over it, Matt?
It did not.
It did not. So yeah,
I have pictures.
You have pictures, but it's okay. I believe you. I was just curious to see if it was the exact same painting or not.
No, it's not.
This set is kind of crazy looking at it, because it is like full of bars and round tiles and like
you're right.
A lot of parts.
It's kind of ugly when you get close. It's actually not very pretty. It's only pretty from a distance.
Yeah, and after this, I threw in the new elementary article because they were finding all the parts that were in here. So yeah, Lego officially revealed the Claude Monet Bridge Over a Pond of Lilies, releasing March 1st. The set has 3,179 parts. Hold on, Matt, I'll full screen you.
So that's her artwork behind.
Okay.
Yeah. And so you can see the water effect. That's like trans-clear tiles, but the flowers are 3-dimensional and they actually stand apart above the surface. So it was a cool look.
Yeah. I was just curious. It would have been weird if it was the same version, the same painting or whatever. Right? That would have been kind of freaky.
And if you want to see more, you can follow her on Instagram at Pink Lady Bricks.
Pink Lady Bricks on Instagram. Thanks, Matt. So the set will retail for $250 US, 30,179 parts. So price per piece ratio is really low. Like but again, it's a lot of bars and stuff and smaller parts. Part of the Water Lily series, this piece is displayed at the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York, and you can recreate it with this Lego set. It does come with a Lego built frame, which was kind of nice, I thought. I guess it makes sense that all those would come with frames, but yeah, there is some very intricate amount of small parts in here. Lots of colors.
And heaven help you if you have fat fingers. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Heaven help me if you're going
So yeah, I pulled up the new elementary article as well for it, just to highlight some of the parts that people had found already. So there is some 3D stuff happening in it. There is like a field of butterflies down at the bottom, some blue cherries and stuff. Like there's definitely lots of interesting colors. Also,
are they blue cherries, or is this our first Lego blueberries?
Light aqua cherries and sand blue plant leaves were found in this section. The plant leaf, the 3-leaf plant piece in dark blue as well. Cherries again in dark azure. The paint palette in bright light blue. The shield in light aqua. Tile, a bunch of 1x2 tiles. Round tiles, the half circle and the ovals in light azure, dark azure, yellowish green, and bright light blue.
If you look at it just right, those paint,
the
paint things kind of look like Pac-Man's, like eating something. Not the one. Look at the one on the right. It's like they kind of look like they're going.
Chomp, 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 chomp. Yeah.
Nom, nom, nom.
Bar holder with clip.
Oh yes.
In lime.
Look at those bananas in pale yellowish green.
The cattle horn in lime, the banana in yellowish green, the cheese grater. The cheese grater in bright green as well. I didn't notice all those cheese graters in there just until I looked at that one. There's also
did we not have it in that color?
In bright green? Apparently not, because they were making mention of it. So
okay.
There's also 16x16 plates in dark green, 3 long bars in dark turquoise and olive green, and then yellowish green, 4 long bars. And then all the curved bricks in the bridge are new colors as well. 1x2 tiles with stud notched right. Oh, I guess those are the wedge tile type thingy in light aqua. I don't really see where that one is, so I can't pick it out. But right here, these guys in here. So the little 1x2.
So basically, what you're saying is, I'm gonna have to buy this just for the parts.
Yeah, you might want to. I don't know. I mean,
or I need to host a parts draft at my house and get all the cool new parts.
You could do that too, but everybody else will want the cool new parts too. Canadian price on this one, it's just because it's here, is $350. And how many parts was it? Did I say? $31.79. So I mean, even Canadian, it's almost it's a little bit higher than 10 cents a piece Canadian, but that doesn't happen that often. So, all right. Next up, we have 10 people watching. I'm just seeing what time it was too. 10 o'clock. Okay, we're doing
double digits. People. Let's get too crazy.
There was also one of the Lego Ideas sets was announced this week, which was the floating sea otter, which is releasing March 1st as well. The set has 1,234 pieces. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And will retail for $199.99. The set features a brick-built mother and sea otter with her pup, and you can switch it up by with her holding a clam. So you can basically pull the baby off of her chest, and you can put like a clam on it instead, to kind of recreating what sea otters do in real life. And the clam goes off to the side as well. The sea otter is really cute, I have to say. The face looks really cute.
New Elementary did a fun little photo shoot where they put it in a puddle.
Oh yeah, I've got the New Elementary article after this one, so we'll probably see that.
Well, I think it's on their Instagram. I saw it on their Facebook, so they may not have it in the article. I don't know.
Well, let's check. They're showing some new parts as well, but we'll get to that in a moment. Okay, so this is the original. So this was the original idea submitted by Maximilian Lombard. So it is a drastic change from this.
Yeah.
But this one looks a lot more animated. I'd say this is probably more realistic.
This is more like inspired by.
Yeah, agreed. But okay, new pieces, trans clear macaroni tile.
Who'd you call
1x2 trans light blue? My apologies. Thank you for catching on me on that. And trans light blue. It's a different design too. It has a stud hole here versus the other one that's the older style.
So you'll be able to place it
in the
right
middle.
in the middle.
Yeah, that is interesting. I didn't really. I mean, you could. I get that way. You get a complete tile underneath, right? I mean,
and you can drive Bricklink sellers crazy by having to look at each one.
Yeah, I agree. It will be an issue. Yeah, so they're showing kind of how it looks with the different, like the two different versions. I mean, they look the exact same from the outside, obviously, right? But or from the one side, but the functionality, sorry, to have the tile underneath is a
Can function junction. What's your junction?
Looking up wood.
and I mean, we've already had this tile in trans clear or trans light blue, but it was the Back to the Future one, which I think is the older style, which is interesting. Oh no, it is the printed one in the Back to the Future set also has the same design. So just no one caught it, I guess, the first time. So we have it looks like olive green cherries in this one, and dark green. The dark green plant leaves. That has never the 4x3 one.
We've never
we
gotten
have never
that
gotten
before.
that one. We've gotten the large dark green. So my dark green trees have always been a little weird because they don't have that style. So
Wow.
Well, they're gonna fix it.
I didn't.
yeah, maybe. Although those parts are expensive on bricks and pieces. So
Money's no object.
we also have some. What was that, Dave?
Money's no object.
Yeah.
You just need to sell off some of those bricks you don't use.
Yeah. In reddish brown, which this doesn't look reddish brown to me in these pictures, but in reddish brown we have these slopes, these curved slopes and wedge pieces. The notched left and right in trans light blue as well. The dark turquoise corner piece and wet four claw, the iron the Wolverine claws in white. And then some rare elements in trans brown and other colors. So, anyways, we won't go any further into that. Just kind of look for the parts. I don't know how to feel about this one. Technically IP, but we've already had Ford stuff, so I guess it's not new IP. Lego announced the Icons Ford Model T. And I don't know what to feel about this because I want it, but it doesn't really fit with all the other cars. Because it's the original car. Well, the original.
I'm probably going to get this because it fits with history. Yeah. So I like the paddle boat, the Titanic ships. To me, this fits in almost with the boats that I have because they're like historical modes of transportation, and it would fit with an antique train engine also if you wanted to do like a whole transportation layout.
I will still probably get it. I just, for me, more. I don't know if you can let me just full screen me for.
This is my shock face, Jeff.
Full screen me here for a second. You can see my those smaller Icon vehicles are up on the shelves here, and the shelves are like 4 inches tall type thing. And I think part of me is like I can't put this new set with those vehicles because I think it's too tall. So I think that's part of it as well. I mean, you can fold the top down partially, not all the way. So I mean, maybe I can make it fit. I don't know. Of interest though, there is a new windscreen in here that's completely. It's like a black framed windscreen, which is like dual molded, I guess you could say. But anyways, this set 1,060 pieces, releasing March 1st. Retail for $129.99 US. Set features the iconic design of the first affordable mass-produced car. I do like the wheels being the white like they originally would have been, or the white or gray, whatever the color is. And I do actually like these rims as well. They're pretty old style and stuff. So I mean, I like the aspects of it. It doesn't fit with the modern cars that I'm collecting, I guess. So wah, right?
No, it's all valid.
There was a shot here of the windscreen, which I'm just trying to find.
I mean, you're fine with Castle, even though there's no dysentery, but you want this to be like just perfect.
Dysentery.
Wow, that makes a good point.
I'm sorry. The only dysentery I know of is on the Oregon Trail. Just
okay, cholera or the Black Death.
That would be more likely. So this window, there's actually two of them in the set. It has a nice little black frame around it. And at first I was like, that's okay. But I just started realizing that if you wanted to do like glass fencing, like the glass barriers and stuff that you'd have in like a modern home.
Sneeze guards.
No, not sneeze guards. I'm more talking about like a railing, like if you got a deck around your cottage and you wanted glass railings.
I mean, maybe I want to do a recreation of like 1980s Wendy's salad bar, and I want the sneeze guards. I mean, don't
maybe you want to do a creation of like the 2020 to 2022 every place you went into where there's plexiglass everywhere.
Maybe I don't.
Okay, sorry, Paul. I paused for a minute because I'm reading what Paul wrote, and I don't think I've ever seen this meme. Disappointed the sea otter doesn't come with a Ewan McGregor Obi-Wan in ring gear with a little rock and oyster piece like in the meme. I don't know that I've ever seen that meme. I have to say, please don't send it to me because I don't know if I want to see it. No,
I don't know this meme. I've never heard this either.
So must be an Ottawa thing. I'm just bugging the people that live in Ottawa. Anyways, next up we have the last IP that was announced the day after our last chat, which is based on the movie Hail Mary, which comes out in March. So the Lego Icons Project Hail Mary set, which was announced, it's 830 pieces, retailing for $99.99 US, available for pre-order. The build features a microscale model of the Hail Mary and includes Ryland Grace minifigure, making the first Lego minifigure for Ryan Gosling. There's also a brick-built figure of Rocky as well. If you haven't watched the trailer, it's kind of an interesting one. Rocky is a character that the Ryan Gosling actor or character meets through the voyage. Yeah, I mean the set doesn't interest me at all, probably because I haven't seen the movie yet because it isn't out yet. So maybe I'll be interested in it afterwards. But it does come with a nice space costume or space torso and stuff in red, and red helmets and stuff. So that could be kind of interesting. But I'm wondering if it would be if some of these parts would be considered IP. So probably not the helmet or the backpack, but space.
If you like that kind of thing.
Anyways, all right, we're almost done. We're almost there, folks. The New Elementary also did a review of the latest BB-8. There's been definitely a lot of printed parts in here and some green and red Technic wheels or Technic wedge wheels. I forgot what those ones are actually called. But definitely a lot of printed parts as well in 8x8 dishes in white with different printing on them. As mentioned, half circles, also different printing. There is a 6x12 plate with the BB-8 logo on it. And then the rarer parts, they're not new. They're not new colors. They're just rare. Red and green pulleys. And the 1x1 round in dark or in trans black. And it comes with a BB-8 as well. And then lots of wedges and other plates in white that are currently available, but just in decent amounts. And last but not least, sticking on the space front, although BB-8 technically not space, but you know what I mean. It's space related. They also did a review of the latest NASA Artemis Space Launch System rocket, which is made mostly of Technic. Well, it's a Technic model, so that makes sense. They that new gray worm gear piece that they had with the black brick. Yeah.
Yes. Somebody put it on our Fight Club.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Last year.
Yeah. This guy here. They have created a new Technic connection for it.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was like my elevator that I had built last year for my space layout. I might switch that over because that would make it a lot easier if it was Technic. But yeah, they're just showing you in this picture all the 4 different pieces that have been created to work with this gear now. So this part is new.
It's just funny because Jeff Jeff made a dam
Yeah,
years ago
I
at
did.
one of our shows, or actually a lot of our shows. We call it the Van Wind Dam.
Well, Dave called it the Van Wind Dam, but and that used the original worm
We
gear.
don't call it Van Wind Dam.
That used the original 1x2 worm gear, and that thing was it took a long time to get it to work properly, and it still didn't work 100%, but it did work.
Now I can work on my underground drilling machine where it's like drilling into the earth to create a subway system.
It's a pretty small subway system if that's the drill you're using.
Well, sometimes you have to get the hole started and then you can widen it. So.
I'm not
That's right. We get the tunnel going and we're all good.
I'm not even going to touch that comment. There's also a new Technic, new brick. Yeah, it's a Technic brick, I guess. 2x2 round, 2x2x3 tube. I'm saying it's Technic because it doesn't look like it has any system connections. It's just the Technic axle pins and holes. And it kind of goes well with the other curved Technic part that we've had as well, the macaroni Technic part. And they're comparing it against some of the other. Excuse me. They're comparing it against some of the other parts that have holes in the side as well. This conversation could go really bad really quick. There's also some new dark.
We're good people, so it won't.
There's also some nice dark orange elements as well that are new, and some recolors in white and black parts as well. A couple of nose cones that are decorated with 4 dots. Yeah, okay. And there's a minifigure trophy with the astronaut pattern on it as well. Why are they showing extras? Oh, the print is very close to those flying in the NASA Apollo Saturn V set, but they have been slightly upgraded. And then a sticker sheet, of course, and some rare elements. So, and a couple of last ones. They did a review in the Garden Restaurant from Friends, which is a color palette for like lots of new parts in the color palettes, including the new warm or the new pink color that's out there, which we'll talk about quickly. There is a new mold, which is this plant, which we've talked about in the past, but we're getting some better pictures of it right now. I'm not a big fan of this one.
It seems like a single-use kind of part. It's very hard to see this being anything other than a plant that bends over something.
Unless the only thing I can think of is if you put them upside down, then you could layer other ones in behind it. So you could have the tree, if it's built upside down, then you could kind of have it come up a little bit more in a cone. But if you were to build, like I was thinking of weeping willow, but if you were to do that, like the shortest branches would be in the bottom and it would get wider if you're overlapping them, right? So I don't know. I'm pretty sure the community will come up with something to do this, but as mentioned, there's definitely a lot of recolors in this. In this case, it's the new color warm pink and blue violet. We've talked about both of those colors previously, but there's definitely a lot of parts that have been added to this palette for these colors. So Matt, if you're looking for a set to buy to get a lot of these colors and you don't want to bricks and pieces, order them. If you want the new colors, there's a way to get them. Also some other,
what set are we looking at again?
The Friends.
Oh, well, I buy Friends buildings anyways.
Okay.
They're awesome. They're better than city buildings.
We also have a new Chonky Cat in orange.
Chonky.
You read it? Ooh,
David's not
it?
here. Trying to fill in.
I can't do it.
And some nice printed tiles as well in quantities of 16 in the trans clear and 8 in the other 2 colors. So
this week in Chonky Cat News.
Some rarer pieces. This one caught my eye because this one here. The window is in. Where's the color on this one? Hold on. Oh, the window in regular blue, Dave. I don't know. I mean, it has existed before because it's a recolor or it's a rarer element. But classic space blue.
Classic space blue. Because it came in light play in Benny's spaceship, 2 of those.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what. Like, I mean, I don't really care necessarily, but I'm wondering what they came with in the blue originally. And then they start talking about the figs. And the last one we had is just the Speed Champions.
Or Speed Champions.
I feel
boring. Nobody likes it.
I feel that we
throw it out. It's all trash.
I guess they're talking about the whole line of the 4 of them that are non like not the Back to the Future or the Lightning McQueen one.
Needs more rockets.
So I'm just gonna scroll through the pictures really quickly to see. I mean, we have got
This is why I come on the show every month.
we have got the concave and convex cheese slopes that are appearing now, as well as wedge tiles. We've talked about those a few times. New rims apparently. Some more recolors. Rare elements. They're going car by car, so it's kind of talk about the build. The Bugatti set, again, some more of the wedge tiles. Recolors continue. So here we have the first, the McLaren comes with the convex. Convex? They call it the double corner. That's convex, right? Concave, yeah, vex.
Double slope cheese slopes.
What was that, Dave? Sorry. It's a little
Double slope cheese slopes.
Yes, double slope. Well, that's what they call them, double corners. But, and there's a trans red feather in this set. It's kind of interesting.
What?
Yeah,
because if you like trans red.
Well, I mean, for space.
I see some exhaust usage.
Well, I'm assuming they're using this as lighting on the back or something. Anyways, okay, let's continue. We're tiring down people.
That's fine. I'm just getting old.
And then,
Mister, I wouldn't mind if the show ended earlier as he goes into parts.
Well, this is the last one. Anyways, all right, fine. I get the message from the crowd that
You are doing a fantastic job, Jeff. Don't listen to the people who peanut.
We're here for the comedic
Benny
relief.
Spaceship engine.
Don't listen to the peanut gallery over here.
That window was from the Benny Spaceship as well, in blue, I think, according to
That's what I
Paul.
said. It came with 4 of them. Except they're like play, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think maybe it came with
Actually,
Paul's also saying the elevator for the space layout was a great idea. Yeah, it still exists. I just do not sure how to use it. And you could always hot rod the Model T to get it lower to the ground. Yeah, this is true. Thanks for those inputs. I'll take them into consideration. Anyways, that's it for news. That's not what I want to do. I wanted to stop sharing the news. Let's just pull the graphic back up and we'll just go to the 4 panel. So yeah. We're at an hour and a half. I don't know if you guys want to call it for the night or if you want to talk a little more, or Matt's nodding to he wants to call it for the night. All right. Apparently I have tired them out and myself too. So
I'm just making
another one?
Yeah. This one's gonna be fancier.
Okay. I'm not sure how, but
I'm coming up with ideas because I don't want to bring big things to shows anymore. I want to bring little tiny things in this walk.
You want to bring smaller things to shows. Gotcha.
Micro scale is in your future.
Yeah. You should build.
Sandy's gonna allow me to get my alternate colors sorted out so we can do a micro scale layout. Because I only have the 5 major colors sorted out, and the rest of them all in a bin. So, the colors that I can see are all sorted out.
I do.
There are more than 5
I was going to
colors?
say I do want to argue the 5 major colors because I think you have more than 5 sorted.
Wow.
Because you
black, white,
yellow,
imagining.
And light gray and dark gray.
Yeah, because you have the 2 grays as well.
And a little bit of brown.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
so maybe like
I'm just imagining that when I brought up my 32 color mosaic, that when Dave looked at it, all he saw was 5 colors.
All I saw was 5 colors.
That's because that's all that exists.
I'm 8-bit. I'm not even 8-bit. I'm 4-bit. Like if you guys consider VGA, I'm done. Like forget that. 256K? No, it's not. I got an old ESA card in my brain here. VGA card. That's it.
Oh no. I'm bringing the gavel. We already talked about the smart brick and how much you're you
know what they could do. No, I'm just joking.
You're trolling me. I see what's going on, Paul. I see what's
all right. Why don't we call it tonight? Thank you everybody for coming out. We'll be back next week. Same time, same place.
Same bad channel, same bad station.
Getting closer to our the end of our 5th year, so kind of scary.
Actually, I think it was same bad station, same bad channel. No, same bad channel, same bad time. That's it.
Same bad time, same bad station.
Channel.
channel, whatever. Anyways,
Well, it's
thank you
fun.
everybody for coming. I'm hitting the button now because we're crashing the ship.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks everybody. Have fun and.